What's happening, guys? Just doing a quick video here, getting into the final stretch of my workout Saturday morning here, and I just wanted to talk about, being strong and pain-free in your 40s and beyond, which is something that I know a lot of us, especially as dudes here who are, trying to stay fit, maybe lose some weight, get in shape, get stronger, build some muscle, stay athletic, right? In our 40s and beyond. And a lot of times, we get to this place where we think that we can't do it because, we've got like back issues, shoulders, necks, ankles, knees, things like this that are going on, these nagging aches and pains that tend to limit what we can do. And a lot of times, we just start to kind of settle for less than we really want. We start thinking, we're too old, right? Can't run anymore because I'm older now. I can't, play sports like I used to, or I can't, train as hard as I want to because I have a bad back, bad knees, shoulders, things like that. And so I just want to talk about, building strength and performance that's, and being pain-free in your 40s and beyond, and one of the key ways to do that. And I know, like, you might be watching this thinking that there's some kind of exercises, right? There's these secret exercises that you need, or, what kind of a workout you might need to do. And while, there is an importance when it comes to exercises, right? Programming your workouts properly, choosing kind of the right exercises and things to do, that there is an importance there. But there's one main kind of overlying principle, before we even get into that. And it's this, because if you don't address this one principle, then, the things that you're doing to stay fit, you're doing cardio, you're lifting weights, or, whatever you're doing to kind of, to build, strength and to stay, strong and fit and healthy as you get older, could be the things that end up making you worse. So the one kind of overlying principle is to address the causes of the problem rather than the symptoms. I know that might sound kind of vague, so I'll explain what I mean. And especially when it comes to like aches and pains, right? These things that tend to plague us when we do certain movements or activities. And what I'm saying is to address the causes rather than the symptoms. So the symptom is the pain, all right? So, if you're anything like me, you hit maybe your 30s or your 40s, and the shoulders, the back, the knees especially, these are kind of key areas that tend to bother us. Squatting and running and lifting things overhead or whatever can tend to aggravate these things, playing sports and doing these things. But the problem isn't the pain. And we're always looking to kind of get rid of the pain by addressing the area that's in pain. So if your shoulders hurt, then you tend to you think that there's some certain kind of shoulder strengthening exercises maybe you need. Maybe, your knees hurt, so you want to strengthen the knees, things like that, right? But these are just symptoms. And if we're only addressing the symptoms, what will happen is sometimes we feel a little bit better, right? Maybe we do some exercises or we back off from our training or whatever. And after a period of time, things start to feel better. But then once you get back into your regular routine, get back to doing your normal activities, the pain starts coming back. So it's this kind of on again, off again cycle, and it never really ends. And we just kind of start to accept that or believe that this is just the way things are going to be, and there's nothing we could do about it. We just have to deal with it, right? And so what I'm saying is that pain that we feel is really just a symptom. So what's happening is that pain is being driven by a deeper cause, meaning that there's something in the body, there's an imbalance or imbalances somewhere else in the body that are forcing the area that's in pain to take on all the stress of the movements and the activities that we do. So this is kind of the thing, and this is the one thing that I know, it's something that we're not really taught about because we're so busy looking for kind of the magic exercises and ways to remedy the pain. And I know, even like working in physical therapy clinics for 3 years that I spent, and I worked in over 8 different clinics and saw, worked with a lot of different physical therapists and everything. And it's not to badmouth physical therapy at all, but I kept seeing that physical therapy kept addressing the symptoms and they never were getting to the root causes. And it was one of the things that really bothered me. And it was something I had to learn in dealing with my own injuries, to stop trying to deal with the symptoms, because once I started to get to the root causes and doing this with myself, and for almost 18 years now with clients that I've trained, every single time it results in one of two things. Either the pain completely goes away over time, not overnight, but over time, or it significantly reduces. So that, even if you've got, 50% or 40% less pain, that's a whole lot better than where you might be right now. But you've got to address the causes, not the symptoms. So you have to really get through and kind of look at what's happening, look at your movement patterns, look at your exercise program, look at the way that you're doing things, and look at your alignment, look at things like posture, and really start to take these things in and start to gain an understanding of where the imbalances exist within your body that are driving pain to the other areas, right? Address the causes, not the symptoms. It works every single time, and it works remarkably well. So I hope that helps in some way. But this is just to kind of give you an idea that, pain and injuries are not something that we're doomed with forever. They're not just what happens because we get older. They're the result of imbalances in our movement patterns. They're the results of just kind of oftentimes years and years of improper movements or imbalances, alignment type issues, all these kinds of things that go on that are related to kind of, activity and lifestyle type things, right? So look for the causes, find them, address those, and you'll find that the symptoms will start to resolve themselves. Hope that helps. I wish you guys an awesome, awesome weekend. If you have any questions or anything, do me a favor, type a comment in below. Let me know what you're struggling with. Is there an area of pain that you're kind of stuck and struggling with that you can't quite figure out, that's holding you back maybe from doing the things you want to do? If you want to lose weight, you want to get lean, you want to build muscle, improve your performance, maybe you want to start running again, improve a marathon time, anything like that. Let me know, what is it that's holding you back from doing that? What stops you, right? And let's see if we can help kind of get you on the right track. All right, you guys, talk to you in a bit. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you next time.